Katarina's mom! What's going on YouTube and what up to the Dragon Squad? I am Ember, the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier, the Iceborn.
And we are Reaction Dragons, coming to you from the Dragon Slayer. And a quick reminder guys, if you like the vibe, like and subscribe.
Doesn't cost a dime and helps us go full time.
Do it! Do it! Do it. Do it.
Thanks so much for the support guys. Now what's on the menu for today, Glacier?
Back at you with some more Dark, Season 3, Episode 4, The Origin.
The Origin. And yeah, I definitely want to get to the origin of all this chaos that we've been creating the past, going on 3 seasons now. So I'm guessing that unless they're doing more misdirect, it's got to have something to do with the original townhouse and his wife Charlotte.
Yep, it always has something to do with someone trying to bring back someone they lost.
Exactly. I feel like loss is kind of like the catalyst to every apocalypse. So we still got to find out if it's like a different Charlotte or if it's some crazy shit where somehow our Charlotte goes back all the way to the beginning and has a relationship with the original townhouse. So she ends up pretty much causing another paradox of my grandfather is really my great-great-grandson type shit. I don't know.
Yeah, I still want to know what Charlotte and Elizabeth are going to be doing.
Yeah, because we don't know, I don't know if there's much for them to do in 2053 other than, I don't know if Elizabeth is still going to be part of what I'm guessing is the Sick Mundus cult of the future, or if she's going to, talk to her daughter/mom and realize what the fuck's going on. They find their way out. Maybe they'll go through the portal and that's how it happens.
Right.
Because that portal is still active.
Still want to know what happens to Peter because supposedly he gets taken out.
Yeah, we got to find out the how and when and why Peter gets taken out, which causes Noah to pretty much look after Liz to begin with.
Yep.
And then we have 2020 Jonas taking our, naive new Martha through the New World Tunnel into this new 2052. And one of the commenters mentioned that this may be what we call like a nuclear summer versus in the old world it was a nuclear winter, which is why it's so bright, why it pretty much looks like a wasteland. And that'll make sense with the whole light and shadow, analogy they've been doing throughout the show. So
yeah, and I remember you edited and you caught something too with that we thought was Scarface.
I thought at first it was Scarface just a knee-jerk reaction, but clearly when you look at it with the bangs and Eva and this woman both have a scar on their face, so it has to be middle-aged Martha.
Yeah.
But I feel like there's still a tie back to Scarface because the first thing that both of those characters say is welcome to the future. So
yeah. Can't
be coincidence, nothing in the show is. So I want to see if there's any kind of connection there. As far as Scarlip, I still feel maybe it's spaghetti at the wall, but that may be the child of 2020 Jonas and New Martha because we know they have sex because of the dream she has. We don't know what happens in 2020 Jonas, but the fact that, I thought they were like wild dogs that didn't answer to anybody, and clearly they're working for Eva, so.
Yep, and that means they have some type of connection, or at least trust in Eva to actually, because I thought they were, like you said, rebels. We're just going to do our own shit, fuck everybody, fuck the whole timeline. They also could be the child, or not they, it's one person, but it could be the child of Hannah and Egon. We don't assuming that Hannah's pregnant, but I'm assuming that they're probably fucking the way they were looking at each other last season.
We need more of that time period, the 1954 time, to find out what happened, because
we got her ass at all.
We haven't touched on her at all.
They're probably not going to go back to her, to be honest. They're probably happily ever after.
Or we're supposed to assume that they've just been bumping uglies for the past 3 months.
Yeah.
No, I want to see some consequence from that shit. But then, other than that, I feel like there's little plot points that we haven't really gotten closure on, or maybe we have, let us know down below. But Agnes, her husband. I was thinking that her husband was Noah based on what she was telling, Egon's wife, about how her husband was a pastor and how he lost his faith, and she's glad, that he's dead now. So who is that really? Because who gave Tronti the cigar burns on his arm? We assume that, they didn't really hinted that it could be Agnes, so I'm guessing it has to be Tronti's father, aka old grandfather. But who is that? And that, maybe he could be a traveler. Maybe he's one of the people in that black and white picture. Who knows?
I kind of also want to know what's Adam's end of his timeline. Who's really guiding him at this point? Because we know that he left. He looks like he's in cahoots with at least young Martha, not Eva per se. We don't know if they end up breaking off, but who's guiding him? How does he know to go to that part of the world to meet new Martha and work with her? Where's the original Adam go? You know what I mean? Who's
somebody's finessing somebody, I feel, because he even said, I was always so gullible. What's to say that he's changed at all? He's probably still gullible, which means that will leave an opportunity for either Eva or young Martha who becomes Eva to finesse him and get what they want.
5e chess on his ass.
Exactly. So that's definitely a possibility. And we still have to find out why is it that Stranger does not remember, obviously his younger self going to the new world.
Yep.
Is that just because of a split because of it, that's a new world, or is it because something's changed? If anything, I feel like if I had to throw one more spaghetti at the wall, one more epic spaghetti at the wall, I would say that there is a possibility that there could be a third world, whether it's been created yet or not, I don't know. But I feel like if something did change, it would create a third world. Because think about like the number 3. We've had 3 seasons of the show, obviously. We have 3 main antagonists being Adam, Eva, and Claudia, which we haven't seen what the fuck she's up to lately either. That's a question mark. And then obviously there are 3 time periods per cycle, each of them are 33 years apart. I feel like that would be the perfect tie-in to the whole show. If there was a third circle, a third, entire world created, maybe it's that's what Paradise is. Maybe that's, where everything, they all get it right.
It'd be like a blender for my brain. It already is with 2 worlds. Throw a third world in there, it's like fuckery.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind a little bit of a happy ending for somebody. Shit, like both of these worlds, we know how they both end in tragedy, death, and apocalypse. So it's like, shit, give me a little break here.
Yeah, I was like, oh, sorry.
I know the show's called Dark. Shit.
No, it's called Dark for a reason.
Maybe it's gotta be called Light. Maybe the light and the dark. And yeah, I mean, as far as that goes, maybe we'll see Clausen's parents, because I mean, he was a major part of season 2, but we know that his brother was the real Alexander Kohler, and we don't really know. I still want to see a flashback of what happened between Boris, this Alexander. I don't know if Waller was any part of that, or if he was just in on it after the fact. But I mean, maybe that's got some crazy tie-in.
And are we gonna see Jonas get murked? Because he gets murked at some point. At least in the
out.
flashback, it looks like he gets killed the same way Martha gets killed in the first world.
We gotta find out. And I wouldn't mind seeing a scene with Mads and Regina, because we still haven't seen what actually happened to Mads. We know Regina was the last one to be with him. There may be even like inclination they had a relationship. So maybe she's
why is it always Mads? Like, why does Mads have to get taken?
Exactly. Is that whatever happened there? Does that have any kind of tie-in to why Regina had to die?
Yep.
Or was it just the whole, it's a distraction for Claudia to become the White Devil, so she had to go?
I remember someone pointing out in the comments that said that even when Mads got dropped off in the first season, that he more likely had his name tag, but Bronte and Peter took it off.
Probably at the command of Claudia.
Right.
Because it would cause this whole clusterfuck of...
But in the New World, we haven't seen Claudia.
At all.
And
she's saying...
She has to exist because Regina existed.
Exactly. And she said, and I quote, "I've seen a world where you don't exist, and it's not what you expect." So, it's clearly the world she's talking about, so that means that she had to have seen it somehow.
Yep.
Unless it's a third world that we haven't seen yet. Who knows? But yeah, other than that, I mean, you guys have been telling us that from here on out, this shit just gets batshit crazy and doesn't let up and sticks the landing in a perfect way. So I'm super stoked. My brain somehow reconfigured, so I'm ready to go at it again. And yeah, let's get this shit going. You ready, Glacier?
I'm ready.
All right, guys. And as usual, just take a couple seconds, hit the like button down below. The impressions do lead to more views. And as always, you can go and catch the full length watch along for the next episode on our Patreon. Appreciate you guys for sticking with us. We've been a little busy today, so sorry things have been dropping a little bit later, a little bit out of schedule. But we haven't forgot about you guys. And with that being said, let's fucking go.
Oh, it's Tronti.
Oh, Tronti, okay. Damn. Oh, shit. You're gonna take out Tronti? What does this mean,
You can't kill him, though, because if he kills him, then what happens?
Then Regina doesn't exist. Unless it's a paradox.
Du bist groß geworden, Tronte. Kennen wir uns? Ich kannte deine Mutter schon lange her.
Maybe he's the husband?
And he's like creepy as fuck.
Wer sind sie? Ich habe keinen Namen.
Of course you don't.
Aber ich habe damals deinen ausgesucht.
What does that mean?
Hat deiner Mutter gehört.
Shit.
Ich denke, sollte jetzt dir gehören.
It's kind of like how they gave Elizabeth the pocket watch.
Yeah. Unless they do this,
you're safe. Damn, so it's like a message. Okay, so let's break that down. So
he's not given a name.
I wasn't given a name.
But I chose yours.
And he's like, I knew your mother. Well, there's some kind of connection between them two. I have a feeling it has to do maybe with Agnes's husband or that orphanage. Oh shit, is that Egon?
I told you.
Oh shit.
Getting it in with Hannah.
Wow, you petty bitch.
She's like, no, but I just want to be loved. Leave me alone. I can't be loved. I can't have a new world.
Oh yeah, you're definitely gonna be pregnant.
Liebe dich.
Then he said, I love you.
Wow. The roles were reversed. She was the one that was saying it to Ulrich, and he wouldn't say it back.
Darf ich sie umnehmen?
Is this ain't Christopher? Wow.
Oh hey.
Where'd you get it? Is this the same medallion that's just getting passed along?
Sie ist sehr schön. Ich weiß nicht. Ich fühle mich schon die ganze Woche nicht so.
Siehst doch ganz blass aus.
Oh, you're pregnant.
Schön bist du.
I'm guessing his wife already left him.
I don't know yet. He said it's probably best if I stay home.
Or maybe, okay, it's probably because he knows that his wife is fucking Agnes, so he's like, whatever, it's free game. You're still smoking cigarettes, stop that.
She's like, no, I don't know if I'm pregnant or not yet, so eat me.
You know.
Und wie sah der aus?
Eigenartig. Als würde er nicht zum Rest gehören.
Tronte?
Oh, she knows.
It's crazy because they have like the same dynamic as Hannah and Katerina.
Yeah.
Ist seine Mutter eigentlich zurück? Ist schon sonderbar, findet ihr nicht? Einfach so zu verschwinden?
Yeah, traveling. Well, maybe that means we'll get something about Agnes' husband. Hopefully.
Hopefully they're building around it.
Das lag zwischen einer ihrer Blusen. Ich dachte vielleicht, das ist hilfreich.
HG, Townhouse.
Sie hat doch gesagt, ihr Mann war geistlich. Sein Name ist Hanno Tauber. HT.
Oh, it's HT. Oh shit.
Yo, what are you up to,
Let's
Agnes?
go.
You're over here with Adam.
Du hast dich für die richtige Seite entschieden. Vergiss das nicht.
Wirst du es Martha sagen,
Tell her what.
was der Ursprung wirklich ist?
So you know?
Ooh, what's the origin? What's the transition? Are we going to Jonas?
Water guy. So crazy. Damn, look at all this shit.
Diese Tür in der Höhle.
It's almost equivalent.
Was ist das?
Es ist ein Weg, der Vergangenheit und Zukunft miteinander verbindet.
All
Greta,
the,
Vern, Helgi.
all the years.
Pretty much like a chalk drawn out version. Ulrich's name's crossed out. That means he dies?
I'm guessing they're all dead.
Fuck. From the apocalypse?
Warum sind diese Namen
Here we go.
durchgestrichen?
Es bedeutet, dass sie sterben.
Fuck.
Das hier ist deine Zukunft. Wenn es euch nicht gelingt, die Apokalypse zu stoppen,
Fuck, bouncing around all over the place right now.
Crazy.
Keep up.
Vielleicht wird sich das bald ändern. Sie sind schwanger.
Yep.
Boom.
Fuck. What'd you think was gonna happen?
He's busting nuts and you should not look as shocked.
Yeah, you've been busting nuts
Or
for
maybe
3
she
months.
probably thought she was gonna get pregnant with her age. You're not that old.
Jesus, you're pregnant with Ulrich's kid in one world and with Egon's in another. How do you feel? Oh shit, Greta. What you doing?
And Greta, I don't think was crossed out. Greta Doppler was still alive. It said.
Yep.
wegen des verschwundenen Pfarrers. Meint ist seit Wochen ohne Halt.
See, she was probably fucking Noah, if I had to guess.
Haben Sie ihn jemals in der Begleitung einer Frau gesehen?
Was denken Sie sich?
Shit.
Ich will, dass Sie den Mann finden. Hanno Tauber.
Oh, Topper.
So yeah, Noah was using a fake name. Unless that was his real name, and then, because we
Yeah,
probably
yeah.
know Adam named him
Yeah,
Noah.
remember Adam named him Noah.
So yeah, it's his real name probably.
Don't
Shit.
go in there. Why are you here?
Probably to see if they know where Agnes is.
Sind Sie der neue Pfarrer?
Oh shit.
War es früher einmal.
Oh no, hands.
Fuck, that's not good.
Die Frau, die da eingezogen ist, die ist verschwunden seit 3 Monaten. Mein Mann war ein Geistlicher.
Is it you?
Sie sagte, ihr Mann sei verstorben, aber ich weiß nicht warum.
Es geht Ihnen um die Frau.
Ooh. You already knows her secret.
Yeah.
Sie scheinen da etwas falsch zu verstehen.
Die Dinge des Herzens kann man nicht erklären.
You know something, you motherfucker. God!
Oh gosh, why are they standing up? Why are they all?
Imagine them just standing over your bed when you wake up.
Er wird Ihnen das Gleiche sagen.
Oh shit, he knows about that affair too. Fuck.
Mein Mann?
Warum er in letzter Zeit so früh das Haus verlässt.
Why do you know so much?
Ooh.
I would have been ran.
Would've been
At least
bad.
start walking backwards. Don't turn your back to him. Holy shit, you don't realize how lucky you were. That means that who's feeding them information? Was it Eva that's feeding them that info?
Has to. Is he the husband of Agnes?
That's what I'm thinking. He knows, he said he knows her. He has her bracelet.
But he lost his faith. He wasn't given a name. Who's that again? Enos?
John's Ulrich's mom. Ulrich's parents.
Warum warst du heute nicht in der Schule?
Oh,
Ich mag es hier. Du hast ein schönes Lächeln.
spitting game at her too?
Yeah. This is more, I think, more like the romance that happens now and then Claudia happens later.
Yeah.
Kind of like same dynamic Ulrich and Garion.
Yeah.
Schwanger.
Have fun hiding that from Doris.
Yeah, you should know you're busting this and pull out. Egon.
I know. We guys look so shocked for her. You don't know how babies are made. I wonder if she had a secret though, like we don't know about why she thought it was impossible to get pregnant.
See how he handles it.
Ist das meins?
Like, bitch, what are you trying to say? I'm a hoe. Don't get on her bad side.
Uh-oh.
Was deins ist?
Uh-oh.
Was glaubst du, was ich hier die ganze Zeit mache? Rumficken oder was?
Oh,
Ihr glaubt, euch gehört die Welt. Ihr könnt euch alles nehmen. Ihr fresst und fickt und denkt, ihr seid Gott.
God.
Gefälligen Arschlöcher.
Du weißt nicht, was du redest.
Are you gonna tell her the truth? Tell him the truth? My name's Hannah. Not that it matters. You don't know what that means.
Yeah, look at him. He's scared in the corner.
You should be scared.
Deine Dienste sollen selbstverständlich nicht umsonst sein.
Aber das ist viel zu viel.
Lass mich dir einen Rat geben. Wenn du etwas wirklich willst, dann nimm es dir.
Wow, I bet that advice sticks with her.
Yeah, $10.
So is that for the tutoring?
Probably. Talk to my son, because maybe Helgi still acts weird.
Yeah. is I wonder if the plant's any closer to being complete, like if they got through all that red tape.
Ist der Heinz krank, oder?
Yeah, you're dead as fuck. Sorry.
Yeah, you're dead. Ooh.
Oh shit.
Oh hey.
Oh my god.
That's menacing.
Wie viel Geld hat Ihnen die Kohleindustrie gezahlt, um die Baupläne für das Kernkraftwerk zu bekommen?
Oh shit. So it was the coal industry.
Yeah.
Wissen Sie, was Geld nicht kaufen kann? Die Zukunft.
Oh, so he's clearing out the red tape so they build the plant. It's pretty much approve the permits, and then I'm gonna kill you.
Die Baugenehmigung für das Kernkraftwerk, das ist...
Don't you ask questions.
Auf die Zukunft.
Eva hat gesagt, dass es einen Weg gibt, diesen Knoten zu lösen. Einen Weg gibt, wie Martha leben kann. Meine Martha.
No,
Damn, my Martha.
She's playing you. I wonder if this one knows. Yeah.
So is this one actually telling the truth? Oh, it's like, it's, yeah.
Beide Welten zu retten. Du musst dich für eine entscheiden.
Ooh, that's gonna create a conflict.
Sie kann gestoppt werden. Ihr könnt sie stoppen.
But you have to choose.
Können leben. Alle.
Are you even... Is that the truth? I really don't trust any of the Marthas at this point, so... Because Eva was saying the same shit.
Damn.
Ihr habt sie doch nicht mehr alle. Ich gehe jetzt nach Hause. Und dann wache ich in meinem Bett auf und es war alles nur ein beschissener Traum.
Yeah, she's like, this is too crazy for me.
Yeah.
Das ist
1822,
genau das, was du dir
the
gewünscht
origin
hast.
date.
In dieser Welt seid ihr nicht unmöglich.
Yep, it's true.
I don't trust middle-aged Martha, I don't trust Eva. The only one I trust is naive Martha because she doesn't know anything.
Du glaubst es alles?
I've experienced it.
Dass sie alle sterben werden.
Hopefully there's a third world where it doesn't happen.
Nope.
Glaub mir, ich weiß ganz genau, wie sich das anfühlt.
Alles, was sie gesagt hat, ist wahr.
This reminds me of the lake scene, so I don't know.
Yeah.
She like, even though she didn't experience it, obviously because he doesn't exist here, but...
Weg geben muss, das alles wieder gerade zu rücken. Ich werde nicht aufhören, diesen Weg zu suchen.
So,
fuck. And
Scarface.
With Scarface, you guys are hugging like you're related. What the fuck? There's Francesca.
Es ist soweit.
So what's Agnes about to go do? Oh yeah, give the thing to to Claudia.
Yep.
So she's going. That means she'd have to go to 2020.
Du denkst, das war vielleicht dein Vater?
Meine Mutter hat nie viel von ihm gesprochen.
Ooh, you're hinting like it's his dad.
Wie ist das so im Heim?
Who was doing that to you? There was someone in the orphanage that was doing that? Fuck.
Kannst du ein Geheimnis für dich behalten? Dieser Mann, heute früh, möchte gar nicht wissen, ob das mein Vater ist.
Other bracelet.
What's the secret though?
Bist du nicht schon vor Stunden nach Hause?
Ooh, jealousy.
Wir sind schon spät. Mama wartet bestimmt schon.
Oh
auf euch.
shit. Damn, she did that intentionally, like my man, my dick.
Vielleicht bis morgen.
Damn, maybe see you tomorrow.
God.
Play both sides.
And he looked back.
And I look back at you. Oh hey.
I mean that
Like
shit.
that fucking meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Back of the girl.
Crazy as fuck.
Mein Leben lang habe ich versucht, an Dingen festzuhalten, die man nicht festhalten kann. Aber jetzt habe ich es endlich verstanden. Ich brauche niemanden. Keine von euch.
Now you burn both bridges.
Yeah.
Or stick up and fight for yourself.
Wer hat mir davon erzählt? Macht das wohl ordentlich.
Oh shit, abortion. Mrs. Obendorf? Related to Eric. Killian. So that means that's Killian's grandmother. That's the abortion doctor,
Oh shit.
I think.
In another world.
Fuck.
Too much going on in this episode of Absorb. I have to collect
I know.
all my thoughts. I feel like it's like blended right now. Connects to infinity knot. Oh, who's here? Who's this?
Is that Noah? You bitch?
Always menacing music.
Du hast sie losgeschickt.
Oh shit. New World Noah finally.
Der Anfang ist das Ende. Das Ende ist der Anfang. Und aus ihm geboren,
Their baby.
dem Leben gegeben.
The baby.
Und er wird uns unseres geben.
Wait, what?
Hold on, what did he say there?
Agnes, Tronte, Jana, Ulrich, Katharina.
Are we talking about Agnes's husband?
Eine Linie ohne Anfang und Ende.
He's saying some shit. We're gonna go back and look at this.
Ein unendlicher Kreis.
I think he's talking about Jonas and Martha's baby though.
But it make who?
He said, Martha, you make him and he makes me. And then he named off like Ulrich, Katarina, Jana. Fuck.
I'm gonna go back and look at this scene because I'm lost. He's done. You lost Hannah, and she knows you're cheating. But you're cheating too, so you can't really say shit.
Yours mad because Agnes isn't around.
I mean, you can't really say anything.
I gotta be talking about Scarlet. I think that confirms it. The infinity symbol is Scarlet. I think.
So they're saying Martha and Jonas's kid is Scarlet?
I think it confirmed that they have a kid. The kid is the beginning of everything. But he doesn't have a beginning or end. And remember, Scarlet said I didn't have a name.
Ich weiß, was du treibst. Mit dieser Frau.
Say it back. I know what you've been doing. With that woman.
Ich möchte die Scheidung.
God.
Und das schon früher machen sollen. Aber ich dachte... Ich weiß nicht, was ich gedacht habe.
But don't put it on him where it's just his fault too. Like, tell him how you feel.
Yeah, you better confess. God.
Lost Hannah and you lost her. I mean, she should have like at least told you, but maybe you know. I think the divorce was coming either way.
Yeah, it was inevitable, but it's like the way she's like making it sound like it's the blame's on him.
Yeah.
Like if anything, you started it.
Ich möchte zur Frau oben.
Is that Killian's mom?
I feel like her.
Or are you a patient and not the mom? Maybe she's there to get an abortion.
Meine Mutter sagt, sie kommen in die Hölle. Die man wegmacht.
Die Hölle ist das, was uns hier auf Erden macht.
Ich bin Helene.
It's Katarina's mom!
Oh shit.
Helena Albers.
Oh shit!
Damn.
Oh shit! She was gonna... Wait, did she get pregnant before she had Katarina?
Got raped.
That's what it looks like.
She's way too young. So maybe that's why she despises Katarina. Because it's...
That probably has something to do with it.
Katarina, that's a beautiful name.
Oh shit!
Heilige Christus.
And that's how she gets it.
That's how she gets it! Oh, holy shit!
Na los, komm.
God, no remorse, no nothing. Let's go. Yeah, I think
She's gonna leave the necklace on her.
Yeah, she's gonna leave it there. That's
And
so
she-
crazy how it gets passed down like
and
that.
she's not gonna stay to get the abortion.
That means she's gonna have a baby, and then the baby's probably gonna be some bombshell.
And she's not gonna stay, which means the baby. Whose baby is it then?
It's crazy how Hannah influenced Katarina. Like, God damn, their lives are all intertwined. That's fuck.
Wo ist denn Mama?
Yeah, she's not around anymore.
Die Dinge des Herzens kann man nicht erklären. Es macht, was es will.
That quote probably like spreads like a virus. The thing about Tronte hears that, and he's like, "Oh, that's true. I want Yana." I feel bad for Egon, man. It's not perfect, but he's had a shitty life from the jump. Like, yeah, fuck. No more red tape.
Yeah, he was yelling earlier.
That's crazy how he was right. It was the coal miners conspirating.
I want to know what Scarface. Shit.
Oh shit.
Well, that's how excited I am for Dark. Scarface. Shit.
It's crazy. Adam has a picture of the Assholes 3. I think I'm almost sure it's Martha's kid and Jonas's kid. I feel.
Du willst wissen, wo der Ursprung ist und wie man ihn vernichtet.
Yeah.
Das wirst du.
Oh my God, really? You will. Who's that woman in that picture? Is that Helene as a kid? The one we just met?
Why would it be in that room though?
I mean, it's their house. It'd be grandma, essentially.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Es tut mir leid. Alles.
Is this where they get it on?
Yep. Because you're pregnant, I bet.
Technically, you're not related in this world, so
Yep.
there's that.
Wie bin ich da gewesen?
Oh, shit. Oh yeah, they're about to get it on.
You're about to get it on just because he touches her face.
Yeah, that's definitely the fuck me touch. Take a shower first, though. Or don't.
I don't care. At this point, they're seeing so much shit. Like you said, it's the last thing on their mind.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll feel the same, though.
I think it will.
He technically never really got to have sex with Martha, though, if you think about it.
He didn't?
I mean, it was the other version of him.
Oh, yeah.
Remember, he laid it up, and then he...
Well, technically, he went through that, though.
Oh, yeah, I guess, but...
The loop. They did have sex there. So.
But he didn't have sex with her with this and everything he had, and like the feelings he had for her, like, all the experience and everything.
Look at the transition.
Yep, transition. You're the son. You son of a bitch.
You motherfucker. But who's Hannah's kid?
You're the infinity symbol.
And he does kind of look like Tronte's father, the way the haircut is now. You can see with casting.
Shit.
But where did you go, Hannah? Oh, she had a time machine.
Wonder she can't go back. She's gonna go back to a wasteland.
Maybe she'll go back to 87.
Because wherever she goes to, that's where she's gonna have the kid, and that's gonna determine how old the kid is, and that's what gives us a clue who it is.
Yeah, they're getting it on.
I mean, good for you guys.
I mean, good for you. I mean, I feel bad for the other Martha, but...
I mean, technically both Marthas got it in with Jonah in some way, shape, or form. Why do you have the raincoat, Doris? Or is it the nose or dress? Never mind. It just looks like the raincoat, probably on purpose.
Little fuckers. Then if you wanted to stop it, you would want for them to have sex, right?
And remember that dream that the other Martha had when she's having sex with a stranger, she had the dark matter.
So who did this?
It's gotta be either Scarlett or someone in the orphanage?
Hold on here, you're about to get pregnant.
Oh shit, Claudia, you about to get it on now?
Mom's going through it, dad's drunk.
I mean, seen his dick, but this is technically not appropriate.
Or maybe she's probably doing this now to get him to not even focus on...
Yeah.
Not even focus on...
like Yana who?
Yeah, tomorrow. I'll see you tomorrow. I felt bad for her, bro. Her story's tragic. Everyone's story's tragic. Her story's tragic too, because she loses her son, husband cheats on her.
And she has Agnes's bracelet. What does that mean? Oh shit, this is their house. In the other world. This is post-apocalypse 2020. Or is this house still standing in 2053 and they're still in the same time?
No, this is
It looks pretty run down. Like it looks like it's been...
Good, it's been gone for a minute.
Yeah, I think it's still 2053.
Solltet die Apokalypse nie stoppen. Ihr solltet den Ursprung.
Fuck.
So the origin is him, right?
So she's pregnant at this point, yep.
Yep.
Das ist der Ursprung.
Fuck. Oh, we're right on that.
Ist die Brücke zwischen beiden Welten.
Das kann nicht sein.
Ist der Ursprung.
Yep.
Fucking hell. Shit.
So crazy. Yeah, now he's standing in the middle of Adam and Eve because he's the byproduct.
Where the hell is Eva then?
She's probably fulfilling her, doing whatever she's got to do, causing something. Holy shit. The origin. Glacier, what you think?
Amazing episode. I know Dark is like one of those, man, because I've been on vacation for like a week and a half visiting family, so I haven't watched Dark for 2 weeks, and it feels like when you miss math class.
Advanced
math class, or like you said, physics during the episode.
Yeah, but I mean, I just got done editing episode 3, so I was pretty on board, but still, there's so much shit they're throwing at us this episode. I mean, obviously, it was so crazy, Glacier broke his chair.
Yeah, my chair would not sit weird in here until I fix it.
But yeah, I mean, okay, so starting with obviously the main bombshell is that Scarlett, kind of like how we predicted, is the child of Martha and Jonas.
We also predicted that Hannah could get pregnant, and she did get pregnant.
Yep, and Hannah got pregnant. So I guess the name of the game is first, how is Scarlett, because Scarlett's the origin, it seems like. He's the Infinity Symbol, he's the one that pretty much is he doesn't have a beginning or an end per se, but he kind of like, the way that New Noah was saying it is like he pretty much created all of them. I don't know if he's talking about like he planted the seed, he's actually the father of all the names he mentioned, or is it just by causality that he, like maybe he created, I'm guessing that he had sex with Agnes, and he's Tronti's father.
And then who's Agnes and Noah's father?
Yeah, but that's the thing too. Who are Agnes and Noah's parents? Because we initially thought that episode where Jonas goes back to 1921, we thought that name that they mentioned, Erna could possibly be Agnes's mom. And I thought it was that lady that worked behind the bar that was telling Agnes, go get your brother and get ready for supper or whatever. But I'm thinking that, I think Erna maybe just ran like the B&B and she brought people and let them sleep there. And maybe Agnes and Noah, aka Hano, maybe they were abandoned in 1921. Their parents aren't even there at all.
Like dropped them off, kind of like they did Jonas. They took him in and helped him out.
Yeah, they took him in the same way how Tronti got abandoned by Agnes. Because they're probably travelers, so you probably just drop them off here, our work's done, you can handle it, or you can take care of them, and that's that. But that leads to the question, because when Noah was doing that speech, he said Scarlett, and then he also said Agnes, he said Tronti, he said Yana, Ulrich, and Katarina. And first I'm thinking, like, if he's thinking in the literal sense, is he saying that, obviously, you know, we can kind of conclude that Scarlett and Agnes had sex, and that's how Tronti was born.
Right.
But is he also saying that he somehow, like, fathered Yana, or Yana's his daughter as well? Because we don't know who Yana's parents are. I don't think that's ever established.
If we did, we missed it.
But if we didn't miss it, then that could very well be possible that Scarlett was just going on a nut-busting tour to create all these families. Pretty much, mostly he influenced the Nielsen family at the very most. So, because you would think if he somehow fathered Yana, and then Yana and Tronti got together and had Ulrich, but then he also said Katarina. And we know that from what you guys told us, Katarina's father is a shepherd in that one episode with the sheep.
So he could have fucked whoever made the shepherd.
He could have fucked Katarina's grandmother, I guess you can say.
Yep.
I was the first thing like, oh shit, what if he fucked Helene? Because Helene in this episode, we see young Helene, and she's getting an abortion, and it seems like she was raped because she seems like very guilt-ridden, and she was saying that, you know, the aborted child goes to hell. That's what she was like, she had that belief or whatever.
Yeah.
But then I don't think that would make sense, because obviously she wouldn't have had Katarina at that age. Katarina would be way older than she is.
Yep, and I'm thinking that Agnes and Noah might be the product of Hannah's babies.
Because we were thinking, now that Hannah's pregnant, what time period does she go to? Because she's going to keep the baby. She could very well go to 1921 and have the baby. And if that's the case, because I don't know, like, correct us if I'm wrong, Agnes and Noah, aka Hano, could be fraternal twins. I don't know if that was ever established that they were one's older than the other or they were born at the same time.
We didn't know his real name, or we assume it's his real name.
I would assume because we assume that Adam gave him the name of Noah, so that means his real name is Hanno Talburn.
You said his name's similar to Hannah.
And that would make sense. Hanno sounds like Hannah. That
means their dad is Egon.
That means their father's Egon. Some crazy shit. And that also means that Scarlet is Ulrich's grandfather and his grandson at the same time, which is fucking nuts. Of course, assuming that he fucked Agnes to make Tronte. That's all that whole, which they're kind of like leading to believe.
Yeah, they were kind of throwing hints at like a lot of different hints that he's the father.
So Scarlet had Agnes's bracelet, which is crazy because Agnes's bracelet is a serpent eating its own tail, just like the ring that's in the cave.
Who did those marks? He's like, you want to know a secret? They was hinting towards, was that Agnes that did it or his father?
I don't think it was Agnes. I think he was either hinting that it was the father, Scarlet, that was doing, because Scarlet was fucked up enough that he would burn cigars on a kid's arm, or it was somebody fucked up that worked in the orphanage.
Yeah, something that.
So yeah,
someone does something fucked up to him, and I don't know if we were supposed to catch on, like we were supposed to know who did that, because he's like lifts up his arm, he's like, I want to show you, I'm gonna tell you a secret, don't tell anything, and he ends up giving the serpent thing.
I feel like all that's tied to the fact that Scarlet is his father. So that's what I'm going with until proven otherwise. But yeah, so all that shit's crazy as fuck. And then the crazy thing is that Helene, when she's sitting there, well, first it's crazy that Hannah got the St. Christopher medallion from Egon. So Egon, I don't know where Egon got it from at this point. I mean, I guess we can keep going on the rabbit hole. Who was the original owner of that medallion? Yeah, but it's crazy that he gave it to Hannah as like a token of love, and then Hannah gives it to Helene, maybe as like a beacon of hope because she's getting an abortion, she's a young ass kid, or it's because Hannah wants to kind of like get rid of the memory that she ever fucked around with Egon.
I mean, we could also go far back because remember remember in New Martha's hideout, middle-aged Martha, she had 1822 circled, so Scarlet could easily go back there and fuck some people.
He could have, or it was that when the shit happened with the original townhouse and with this mystery Charlotte, because we thought that was the origin of it.
Yeah.
So and Scarlet was there technically. He did go to I believe when Scarlet killed. No, never mind. He wasn't there. He killed Old Townhouse. Never mind.
But that means he could still go there.
He could definitely still go there.
He can go there.
So now that we know he's the origin, I feel like the original townhouse, there's got to be an origin there as well, and it probably has something to do with what Scarlet did. I don't know. I guess we'll find. Only time will tell. And then also when we go to 2053, we obviously know Agnes is there. I mean, well, yeah, we know Adam's there. We know Agnes is there. Adam brought Magnus and Francesca. We thought that they were like even older than they were in the 1921 time period, but I think it's only been 3 months. They just haven't cleaned themselves, so they probably just look dirty.
Dirty.
But Agnes is there, and we also see Scarface is there.
Yep.
And the way Scarface and Agnes were hugging, I thought that they were. At first, I thought maybe it's the same person, but obviously not, because Agnes would have the scar on her face. But what if that's Agnes's mother and the same Elizabeth Charlotte shit where
how Charlotte and Elizabeth were hugging?
Yeah, and how Elizabeth kind of like, I don't know if she like kissed Charlotte's forehead or she was like comforting her like in a maternal sense. And I kind of, now that I'm thinking about it, that could have been the vibe I was getting. Scarface was comforting Agnes in a maternal sense, like saying bye to her daughter. But that would
mean that Hannah's not the mom.
If that's the case, then that would mean that Hannah's not the mom. So I guess those two facts can't exist in the same time.
Or Hannah's child is
Scarface,
who gives birth to Agnes.
Yeah, so that means that Hannah doesn't have twins.
I feel like Hannah's baby has to be in something important. It can't just be. I don't feel like it's random.
Yeah, I feel like it's got to be one or the other. So if I had to guess, yeah. So going back to the prediction, I feel it's either going to be Noah and Agnes, and they're fraternal twins, and she has both of them, or she has her baby Scarface, and Scarface has Agnes.
And Scarface has the fraternal twins.
Exactly. So one or the other. I'm trying to think what else happens in the old world. Okay, so the next question is, Adam has the picture of the Assholes 3. We know that's his kid.
He's an Asshole 3. They're my child now. Put respect on him.
I don't still know their name yet, so as far as I'm concerned, he doesn't have a name, so he's Scarlet. Or Assholes 3. Take your pick. I don't care. But obviously, Adam is what Stranger becomes, but Stranger doesn't have any memory of any of that shit happening, of him and Martha having sex. So the question is, does Adam know that's the kid because Eva told him that shit? Or did it happen to Adam? Does Adam have memories of having sex with Martha?
I wonder, when they keep going through cycles, if it's two Jonases, like obviously, but maybe they let one Jonas go down the route where you become the stranger, the other Jonas gets to go get fuck Martha, who gets murdered.
Yeah, so I guess maybe that's the case. They take two different roles. Stranger Jonas doesn't have any of those relations with new Martha, but he becomes Adam.
Yep.
And then the 2020 Jonas that we know has a relationship with new Martha. He gets killed, but by their product, it creates Scarlet.
Yep.
And that's why a stranger doesn't have memory of any of that shit.
Or he gets so fucked up because we still haven't seen where Jonas gets all those slashes on his back. Where
Exactly.
It becomes stranger, so he could get really fucked up where his memory's just like botched.
Yeah, maybe he just gets banged over the head. He has no memory of it.
No memory of that particular time period. He still has memory of other shit, but it's crazy. Then it means he remembers everything else but that piece of it.
Yeah.
I don't see it being like that, like some Men in Black shit.
I feel like it's more like a paradox.
You do like some fucking pin and you don't remember.
Yeah, but crazy shit. I mean, now we're down to 4 episodes left. But meanwhile, in the New World, obviously we were talking about Middle Martha is obviously in cahoots with New Noah. And I feel like at this point, all the Marthas can't be trusted, except for the naive Martha. The one that's pregnant was playing Jonas.
She's kind of like, well, she wasn't even playing Jonas. She's just following orders. I think Jonas gets killed, and that's when she starts doing her own, like having to follow orders.
Maybe that's when she tries to change things. But I mean, she was taking orders, but still the orders she's taking is to play stranger.
Yeah, it was to play stranger.
And to play 2020 Jonas.
But that was after, I think that's after Jonas gets killed. I think she's good-hearted, and like, her and Jonas are trying to solve something. That's why they had to take out Jonas, because there's that vision where she's like holding him and he's like bloody.
And maybe what if it's the same thing? Like there's a trigger, man. Like someone that's triggered. What if it's Eva that kills Jonas the same way Adam kills Martha?
It's either Eva or their own his
or
own
Scarlet.
son.
Yeah, one or the other.
Own son kills him.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's not new Martha that does it. Now that I'm thinking about it,
I think it's
because I feel like she generally like has, because of all like the feelings that she had, like she felt like she knew him and all the shit they've already gone through. I feel like that's like they're meant to be together. And this time, like I said, it's not weird because in her world Jonas doesn't exist, so in her world they're not related. So
why kill Jonas then? Why kill him after the fact?
Maybe it's a fact that maybe something that we don't know yet, or maybe that's 2020 Jonas' only purpose was to get her pregnant, and keeping him alive any longer than that would interfere with the loop.
Maybe interfere with the baby being born. Or
Yeah.
once Jonas figures out, like, we gotta stop the baby.
Yeah, he would abort it.
Yeah, we need to
kill her, and by default kills the baby, and then this happens.
Yeah,
I wonder what would happen if they. I wonder if they're gonna go down that road where they abort the baby and maybe it's some other world and see the chain reaction of what happened. Because I still have this feeling there's a third world that exists.
I feel like they could have a kid and just have a normal fucking life. Why does kid like
treat like raise him and love him and.
No, it's like as soon as the baby comes out, as soon as you're old enough, right? This is time period. This is time travel. It's kind of Attack on Titan with Zeke, where as soon as he was born, teach him all about this.
Yeah, they breed him into
the
that
history
shit.
of Attack on Titan. It's kind of like the history of time travel. You either go travel here, travel this. That's why he's like fucked up even as a kid.
Real fucked. I hate like their stare is a thing of nightmares.
No one even talk except the middle one. The middle one's the only one that has any dialogue.
Exactly.
The other two don't even say shit. They just cross their hands when they are supposed to.
Here's another question. When Doris goes to the church looking for Agnes, because obviously in the 54 timeline, Agnes and Noah disappear for obvious reasons. And Scarlet doesn't kill her. I thought she was gonna die, but he just pretty much like snitches on Egon. Pretty much, I'm guessing he tries to initiate the divorce.
Yeah.
So what's the reason that he wants Doris, or that he wants? Yeah. Why does he want Doris to divorce Egon? Does that? I'm guessing if I had to guess anything, it's because that would send Egon down this shitty life where he pretty much becomes the person that he is. And I don't know if it has to do with how he raises Claudia, because Claudia's crucial to it.
Yep.
Or if it's because maybe it has something to do with him staying on that case of this whole time travel shit. Because think about it, if he stays with Doris and let's say they work it out, I feel like he would either quit his job,
retire
early, or do something to spend more time with Doris.
In the family.
And the family. So by Doris leaving, it sends him on this shitty path where he becomes a person he is.
It's like a butterfly effect. Like something small like that can be...
Yeah, pushing him down his character arc.
Yep.
So I'm guessing that's why, unless there's some other reason we haven't seen yet. Oh yeah, then the thing with Claudia and Tronte, I'm going to give them benefit of the doubt that they didn't actually have sex at such a young age, but I'm guessing because he showed her his, she's showing him hers, because obviously there's that love triangle early on between Yana, Claudia, and Tronte. And it's the same parallel as Hannah, Katarina, and Ulrich. Like almost identical.
Yep. Yeah, exactly. So I don't know. She's like, "Oh, I'm going to show you mine. So you show me yours, and you stay away from."
But we know it doesn't work because he ends up choosing Hannah, and they have Ulrich eventually.
Yeah, it could be for different.
But then,
reasons.
of course, he has the affair with Claudia, and then they have Regina. So it's like crazy how all this shit's intertwined like that.
And Regina is their kid.
Yeah, and we still haven't seen Claudia in the New World at all. And I feel like she knows this exists, so I don't know if they're just holding Claudia as like an ace in the hole until the last few episodes, because she probably like has some crazy bombshell evidence that'll tie all this shit together even more.
Maybe, because like now they're gonna go back and you gotta give this when the time's right.
Yeah, because now Agnes is going. That's her mission. She's got to go give pretty much the article that shows Claudia's dead. I'm guessing she gives it to 2020 Claudia.
Which is crazy because it ends up getting back to Agnes.
Yeah, it's a cycle. She gives it to Claudia, so Claudia can give it to Agnes. So on and so forth, forever. But yeah, I think that covers everything. But yeah, this episode is crazy as fuck. I still want to find out what happened to Helene, because Helene loses the St. Christopher medallion at the lake, and that's when innocent Jonas finds it in 2019. So I feel like that's a key thing, like what happens to her.
Yeah, because we never seen an older version of her.
We don't see an older version, and obviously the way Katarina looked at her when she went back to find old Ulrich in the psych ward, she had this thing like she knows that her mom's dead, of course, and I feel like something tragic happened. I don't think it was just old age.
Could have been Scarlet, murdering. He goes out and murders people. All he has to do is reach in his pocket. You gotta see which pocket he reaches in.
Yeah, because if he has this effect, if he has this like butterfly effect on especially the Nielsen family, but just the whole timeline in general, I feel like he's just gonna, by Eva's orders, just picking off the people he needs to pick off to preserve the loot.
Yep, depends on whatever his orders are.
Yeah, so I guess only
whose loyalties lie. Is it lie more with Adam, or is Adam and Eva actually working together, or is he finessing them? Like deep down, he's like, "Oh, I'm a product of you guys, but fuck this, I'm just gonna do what I need to do."
I feel like he has like animosity because of that, because he like when he was talking to Tronti,
I was a kid going through all that shit. Like, I always want regular parents.
Yeah, maybe he was just abandoned. Like Martha abandoned him or tried to kill him. Maybe the scar lip was maybe of like they tried to get an abortion and it didn't work and it fucked his lip up.
He hasn't even got a name.
I think he holds that like against them. Like he's like, fuck everybody, y'all just left me here, and I have this prophecy I didn't want.
And where was Eva at? Like at the end when he's just chilling in there between.
Yeah, he's there in Eva's office, and Eva's nowhere. I'm guessing Eva's just doing some Adam shit, moving puzzle pieces, giving the timeline a push. Who knows? But
or she could be on her way to kill Jonas after they have sex.
Exactly.
Like Trigger Man.
We have 4 episodes left, so
Trigger Woman.
But yeah, love the show. I love how everything. I mean, I love how confused I am because I know it's all going to come together. And another thing too is like I remember early in the episode. I don't know if we're even going to edit it out, but I was thinking like when Greta went to go see Egon, I was thinking in that time period that Byrne was already dead, but obviously he didn't get killed until 86. So obviously scratch all that shit aside. I know you guys are probably going to call me in the comments for thinking that, but I realized that after the fact, but I just forgot to mention it. But other than that, final thoughts, Glacier?
Final thoughts. Missed this show so much. Been on vacation. Got to catch up with a lot of our shows. But yeah, I know Dark is one of those that just puts me on my ass. I literally almost did with this fucking chair.
Yeah.
I was like leaning back, like I was just trying to absorb it all. But with Dark, I mean, at this point, anything you can't.
Nothing's off the table.
Yeah, nothing's off the table. See, I'm almost lost for words now, but easily Dragon certified. Can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, I second that notion. Again, I stand by the fact that the show's a masterpiece and probably one of the best shows I've seen, if not the best show I've ever seen. And I'm just anxious. I want to see how it all turns out. I want answers. I want these splinters in my brain just be plucked out one by one so I have closure. But yeah, Dragon certified, fucking hit it. And there you have it, guys. Another one in the books. The real question is, what do you guys think in there in Dragonland? Of course, anything that we should know that we don't know, that's non-spoilery, leave it down below. What were your thoughts when you got all these crazy ass reveals about Scarlet, about the fact that he's the start of it all? I feel like there is something going on with the original townhouse and the Charlotte theory. But yeah, how are we doing? Any other thoughts? Leave it down below. Leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, join the Dragon Squad, and remember, it doesn't matter if you're up to 5 Squad or the Ice Squad. At the end of the day, when you're a dragon, you're a dragon. That's the end of the video, guys. Thanks so much for watching. We are Reaction Dragons. I am Ember, the Blaze.
And I'm Glacier, the Iceborn.
And until next time, we'll see you next time.